And it is Tuesday, September 5th, 2017. Let's take a look at some of our national and international headlines. Hurricane Irma, which is currently a Category 3, is likely to be bumped up to a Category 5 by the time it makes landfall on September 10th, September 11th time frame. And guess where it's likely to hit? Right now, one of the paths that they're looking at is that it could end up hitting New York City on September 11th. And this, as a hurricane Category 5, it could be strong enough to basically wipe out much of New York City. Defense Secretary Mattis is warning North Korea of a massive military response. Meanwhile, Boris Johnson of the UK is warning that if the United States annihilates North Korea, as we're threatening to do, then Seoul would basically be vaporized. And South Korea has held a live-fire missile drill in light of the North Korean nuclear test. Also, the latest from the United Nations, they're saying that Kim Jong-un is, quote, begging for war. However, one of the options that North Korea has right now, he basically could wipe out the U.S. economy by firing an electromagnetic pulse into the atmosphere. Basically, instead of shooting the nuclear missile at U.S. territories, if it shot the missile into the atmosphere where it exploded at a high altitude, it would end up frying the electronics by which most of us do our business these days. Everything from cash registers to gas pumps to bank accounts to the ability of people to exchange money. I mean, how much of your business daily is done electronically? Even this entire podcast would disappear because the computer would be fried. As much as I would like this to be a functional Faraday cage, it's not good enough. And basically, it would change everything. And they're saying this could happen, of course, at any time. So will be my subject of commentary today. The Cambodia Daily has been closed. That's a newspaper that says the government there is continuing to crack down on all of its opposition. We reported yesterday that on Sunday, one of the major leaders of the opposition party was thrown in jail on treason charges. Now they've closed down the Cambodia Daily. The Labour Party in the UK is threatening a complete crap storm, basically, if Corbyn agrees to a deal that would limit the Brexit bill debate. And Hurricane Harvey looks like could end up having a bill of $180 billion, according to the governor of Texas. There are more stories that we don't have time for here in this short video, including the new school in Prince George is going to, the security breach just days before the term starts. Iran upholding a 10-year jail term for not one but three Americans, and, of course, Obama's letter to Trump, inauguration, that's made the headlines today as well. If you'd like to get more details on any of those stories plus more, become a subscriber at radiofreespeech.com, and you'll get all of it delivered to your inbox in an audio form, 30 to 40 minutes. And we get there around 5 a.m. each and every morning, Monday through Friday. Check it out at radiofreespeech.com.